Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Flux campaign. We are Victory by Default, which we were just reminded with a joke before the stream. So we're going to make this episode slightly different tonight. We actually have most of our crew here, and we know we have some lingering things to discuss with this in a roleplay aspect between our characters. But I figure I'll take this as an opportunity to do a bit of a recap. Just a real short, brief recap for anybody that might be picking up from episode 21 now. And onward. So, a bunch of heroes arrive on a strange planet that's been destroyed by some sort of an invasion. The heroes find out that basically they're in this weird city. They get warped to different places trying to solve what happened to the city. Turns out there was a ritual that got botched. We went to Nierenheim, which was full of bugs, and lost one of our newly found compatriots. After mourning that loss, we got taken to another place full of undead people, made a couple friends there. Eventually we may go back to that place. Then we met a wizard that was basically the lead for the ritual. And turns out she's got some baggage that she needs to take care of. Our heroes made a pact with the Raven Queen to help take care of that side of things. And then we visited a planet where the Turtle Paladin, basically his homestead full of an orc and turtle war, got to see some devastation happen there. And then our heroes got to be thrown back in the past, where they started to help figure out Li Zai's past and things of that nature. Saved Santa Claus during a special little kind of one-shot or two-shot, I guess, episodes of I guess the season where they kind of saved old Saint Nick, and then were pushed back again into the past to take care of some more things for the Raven Queen / Li Zai. That's where we kind of left up at this point. We figure that tonight's episode is going to be, I'm going to call it a bit of a bottle episode. For anybody familiar with things like Community and TV shows and things like that. It'll be kind of just in flux. We're going to let some roleplay happen. I'll be the cat wrangler tonight a little bit. Take care of some details in Flux. I'm Eric. I play Lokar. I'll be the DM tonight. Let's do roll call.
I'm Sarah. I play a multiple personality character of Isabel, Kyle, Flick, and Axel.
I'm Jackie. I play Silva, a gnome ranger, with her beast companion, white tiger, Snowflake.
I'm Tony. I play a changeling sorcerer warlock. Yes.
I am Charlie, and I play the lovable, huggable, big man, Goliath, barbarian, Bardus, and I am back.
I forgot my name is Puck.
That was good.
Starting off good.
Oh, Tony.
My name is Steve. I play Theus, and I'm bringing up the rear on this roll call today.
You always bring up the rear on the roll call. You're last on the list. No, I guess when Dom's on, he's last.
I'm all about that rear tonight.
All about that base.
Oh, shoot. Wait, I'm the one in front of you. If the line stops suddenly, please don't.
Line up, everybody line up, everybody line up.
Yes, the setup worked.
Gotta have a little bit of a callback.
This line isn't going to move any faster with your whatever. Let's move on.
Wow. I'd say we're a non-BDSM podcast, but I hope we don't have to say that.
Give it time. Give it time.
Wait, they don't already know?
No, that's fair. If this is your first episode, welcome. So I guess we're gonna start. I know that at one point we left off, it had been decided that everyone was going to be gathered up in Lokar's room for a brief recap as to what happened before the Christmas event and before going to the past. We had some of the heroes had come back from the first iteration of Li Zai's past and found Lokar had killed / beheaded the orc. Half-orc? Did we decide was it half-orc?
I think it was just orc.
I could look it up, but he's dead. Who cares?
Half orc.
He's half orc in there because orc was not yet available as a race.
I mean, really, in the end, does it matter? Beheading kills both races, don't they?
No, it only kills the top half. So he beheaded him. Basically left his head staked on the front of the blacksmith shop. I think Puck tried to reattach the head. So we never actually got around to solving that because then holidays happened and we all got divided.
Wait, Puck tried to what?
I did not try to. I put the head back.
He didn't try. He apparently did.
I am no longer a sorcerer or warlock. I am a cleric of necromancy.
I'm about to say if he calls himself a cleric for putting a head on a body, I'm gonna.
Did you remember the heal kit this time?
Oh Jesus!
No, that would make me an artificer.
What? Boy, I'm gonna roll Warforged next time. I just figure that's easier to fix.
The hip bone's connected to the neck bone. Wait, what?
All right. So, on that note, I think at some point, I think it was when Steve had finished his story or something along those lines. It was everybody was going to be gathered in Lokar's room. So we're just going to say everybody but Anoran is in Lokar's room. And a few people just came back from another trip to the past, so they have a bit of a memory, but we're just going to say everybody else is just in the room, and we'll go from there. And I guess as Lokar, being the one in bed probably, will look up and go, hi?
What are we doing in here?
We're here to talk to him about not beheading the help.
I'm sorry, not beheading. Oh. What happened while we were gone?
I was going to say a lot has happened in like 2 seconds. But I think let's just right now. Lokar, do you remember Santa?
Of course I remember Santa. You mean that old Saint Nick guy that we were in that cold winter land trying to help save from that terrible darkness, which I feel a lot better now that he's kind of gotten rid of that in us.
Right. What do you guys know?
I stare at hopefully Isabel Isabel, I'll just assume for right now. Do you see
It's a rough assumption.
Santa? Who's Santa?
All I know is after we got back from the planet where basically I got to see my friends killed, I had some anger issues, and I took care of what was causing my anger issues. I feel way better now. And then we went and saved some old white-haired guy in a bunch of red coats that kept us warm.
You killed an innocent man.
You say he's innocent, but he's an orc.
You say you did it. I mean, so what? Just because he's an orc, might not have even been from your world.
He never told me otherwise.
And that just makes it okay to kill?
I'm not saying it's okay, but I personally couldn't deal with an orc being here. I couldn't trust him, and if I have trust issues here, then I mean, do you all have trust issues now?
Now I do.
Yeah, I was about to say. I mean, if your response to trust issues is to kill the issue, I mean, what happens when any of us become the issue?
Don't become orcs, and you won't become the issue.
What if we don't trust you now because you are just so willing to kill people?
Well, do we want to do we want to discuss this now? Do we want to go to the bar and discuss this? Are you comfortable just sitting in my bed chambers talking about this?
Yeah, it would help if you put on some pants.
I'm a turtle. I don't wear pants.
Isn't this the barracks, by the way?
I felt very comfortable here. I mean, there's plenty of space to sit, please, if anybody would like to sit.
The body's where? I forgot, sorry.
It's out in front of the blacksmith shop.
Oh, okay. So we're not staring.
I mean, I assume it's been cleaned up at this point. I figure probably Narek would have taken care of it.
All right. Sorry. Okay. Now I'm not staring at a body and a naked turtle. Got it. Okay. Moving on.
No, just a naked turtle.
That would make the situation much more confusing.
You know, Mikey at least wore underwear.
Not a BDSM
Anyway,
podcast. Not a BDSM podcast. So, Isabel, what are they talking about? I'm really
First
confused.
things first is Lokar has killed the blacksmith. Plain and simple.
Understood.
What should we do about that?
What are we going to do about it? Put him in the corner and give him a timeout?
Yeah, no problem. I'll just roll for athletics against you.
Well, do we want to? Is there anything worth discussing? I mean, do we want to make sure that there's honesty in the room? I can help with that.
Honestly, did you kill him?
Yeah, of course I killed him.
Well, what? Why?
The only good orc is a dead orc, obviously.
Is that like a saying that's been drilled in your head?
Okay, I want to let you know that I come from a world where everybody in my family was killed by orc. And we were constantly on the run from orcs. Like, it's because of orcs that I had to make sure that I could be nomadic and survive.
The thing that Theos was saying, though, is that, like, we're clearly jumping between worlds. Doesn't necessarily mean that all orcs are the same across all worlds. I mean, what if we get to a planet and all turtle people are evil?
Then we'll kill those evil turdy people. But I don't know what else to say about this. Literally, and I've explained this before, my name is Lokar Orc Bane. I was raised to kill orcs.
What happens when we end up on a world where the entire population is made of orcs?
We killed them because they're evil.
We're going to have an understanding, Lokar, that you just can't go around murdering them right off the bat.
I didn't murder him right away. I gave him a chance, and he never really warmed up to me and tried to plead a case, and at some point, I needed to take out some frustrations.
That's not the thing, though. Taking out your frustrations is to just kill someone. That's the issue. Like, most people, when they take out frustration, they just, like, I don't know, punch a wall or eat.
Well, I'm sorry that an unfortunate side effect of his race is that a bunch of mine are basically committed to genocide at this point. So, I mean, it's kind of tit for tat, I guess, in that regard.
I'll tell you what, Lokar. You decide that you need to take out your frustrations on somebody, you come to me. You take them out on me. If you take them out on somebody else and end up murdering another one of the people we find, I will throw you off this island myself.
All right, that seems like a fair assessment. At the time, nobody was here. So, I'll try to find a way to make sure that next time this happens, there's somebody around I can work with.
Wait. What does that mean? Do we have to worry about, like, Felicia or Jamie?
No, I'm just saying that, yeah, maybe I need to find a better way to channel my anger. Maybe you're right. Maybe killing him was wrong, and I apologize for that, I suppose.
Hmm.
You don't sound too apologetic, but again, don't be doing this. If we're gonna all survive this together, how are we gonna do this if we're killing each other?
I killed one guy. I'm not trying to kill everybody. But I would like to try to find a way to eliminate whatever that was that we saw on my planet.
And you know what would help with that? Weapons. You know where we can get weapons? A blacksmith. Oh, wait. We don't have one of those anymore.
For the sake of you, I hope that Narek summons another orc blacksmith.
For the sake of this conversation, I hope she doesn't.
Bardis is going to storm out of the room at this point. His anger is taking ahead, and
now he's going to go kill somebody.
He's vented his frustration, so he will now storm out of the room.
What is there that you can do when say we're not around? Because I do worry about those not like that guy Quaddle kind of looks weird. So like I don't know if
demon thing.
Demon thing. No, cookie.
He's a cookie hat fling.
He's a halfling? I thought he was like a demon.
Exactly. This is why I feel a little bit uncomfortable leaving you alone with him.
Oh no, that was me talking. That was Eric talking, not Lokar.
Halfling, you mean demon, right?
Quaddle was the halfling urchin that you had come into Flux. Queequeg.
Oh, Queequeg is who I'm thinking of.
Is the thingamajig.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, the imp thing.
I got no problems with any other races around here.
Actually, I'm kind of trying to remember how I know that guy's name.
We've had like almost zero interaction with that character.
Which one looks weird? I need to bring up the sheet.
All right. Anyway, this is not a happy moment. Is there some sort of agreement that we could have, aside from basically if you kill anyone when we're around that's deemed friendly by, say, everyone here?
All right, I will not kill anybody else on this island unless given permission. Is that fair?
Yeah. Permission, probably safest. What would you say, Nirak? Or everyone? I'm just talking to everyone else.
I would think a vote. I mean, I'm okay either way. A vote.
What, we get attacked and then we all have to stop? And
that's the thing. Like when we
give
first
me permission to kill things. Yeah, that's what we're coming down to here.
Yeah, I was saying Lokar. When we were first, we were actually here before you. When we were first here, there was like little dragons, and we could have used your help there. So I'd say.
But did you kill them?
Yes, because they were
attacking us.
But are you sure they were attacking you?
Did the blacksmith attack you?
With his looks.
Yeah, no, right, I can't do it. I'm done with this. Theus leaves the room in a huff.
I'd say avoid killing anyone on this island unless Nirak says so. Or most of us. Okay? The reason I say Nirak is because it gives us the opportunity of, in case Nirak's in danger and we're not here, or something like that.
All right, fair enough.
But yeah, this is a difficult. Isabel, Silva, anything you guys want to say, or should we head out?
I mean, I think it all got covered. So don't attack anything that's not attacking you.
All right.
Let's head out. I guess you don't really have to go anywhere, Lokar. This is your room, right?
Well, if we're gathering to figure out what's going on, I can come out.
All right. Well, let's go out. I'm not sure what has happened with the body yet. So, or if I maybe I don't know. I'm just gonna go to the bar right now because that's like second home right now. It's a good place to relax. I'm going.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. I'll try to make amends. I will go check with Narek and see if there's anything I can do to help with the body or whatever.
All right. All right. See you later then. Hopefully we don't go through a whole bunch of different worlds again.
Yeah. Hopefully we have some time here for a bit to reestablish things.
Yeah. I do thank you for working with that other orc in the Christmas one. He was not nice.
Oh, yeah. Well, that thing was more demon than orc, I believe.
All right, I'm gonna go check on the halfling.
Okay. I'll go
demon.
look into a burial and things like that.
All right.
Oh, Quaddle's the old guy.
Yeah.
I hear that right as I'm walking out the room. Oh, the old guy.
I just saw it. I was looking for it. I didn't see it. So yeah, Lokar will go, and I don't know how much time has passed with everything. I'm going to assume that I guess people have like slept. So I guess we'll just kind of run with that assumption. Because I don't know if I can remember the last time anybody took a long rest.
I think we technically leveled, so it's almost the same thing, right? Basically.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
Well,
So I'll say everybody just go ahead and take a long rest for whatever reasons. And then so Lokar will go and find Narek, now looking like an otter. An otter. Which means we're level 5, yay. And she's like trying to like magic and kind of move the remains, and he kind of walks over, kind of past the otter and says something to her, and then goes over and gets a shovel and starts like digging like a burial plot kind of behind the blacksmith.
Oh, that's great. Next one we can just be like, look, that's what happens to you.
God damn, Steve. Way to flip that.
It does actually seem like his personality, okay? Anyway.
Hey, blacksmith, look at there. That's what happened to the last blacksmith.
You either make that sword masterwork or else.
Masterworks all, or you can go wrong.
Take care of you like I did him. And he doesn't have a head.
All right. I'm going to go to wherever most people are at.
Yeah, I guess, since Bardus left first, I don't know where he was going to head.
I just assumed we did a long rest at that point. I was going to head to the bar and just try to combobulate what was going on. But if we want a long rest and then skip ahead a little bit, I'll just go to the bar after a long rest and recombobulate.
Oh, so yeah, we'll just kind of split paths, long rest, come back like the next morning. I'm going to air quote that.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Okay. So yeah, I would say the next morning. Yeah, I mean, whoever would want to get to the tavern first. I'm going to say Lokar was up a little bit, helping bury the body. So
I'll take one for the team and be at the tavern first.
That's a big take for the team.
I'll
be there too. I'll head there.
I'll make my way there, not as early as Bard is, but not too far after.
I was going to say not as Theus.
New character, who dis?
Just had to roll one up in the middle of the night. Lokar killed me. What?
Hi guys, I'm the new blacksmith.
I'll probably
so I'll
be
bring Lokar
following
later.
along with this. All right. So
All right.
we get to the bar safely, yeah?
I assume.
So, Theos, you've missed both, haven't you? Both recent of the... Well, no. The thing is, have you been to any other worlds since returning from when the incident happened?
I believe the last world I remember traveling to was that Vision of the Past from Nizai.
Well, just now while we were standing there. Well, wait. I'll tell it when we're at the bar, so I don't have to explain it again. I've been there again.
Oh, have you now?
Yeah. When that happened? Did you see us get taken, or were we like? Because I feel like I was standing there and then I got flashed out, and like, is it like in the blink of an eye? I don't know. Like, did you guys even notice?
I didn't even notice you were gone.
All right. Well, I'll get to the bar. I think Silva can help explain this latest one. So.
Yeah, I'll go to the bar. I'll probably show up a little later. But...
And Oren, I have no idea where he is.
Probably still violated by the darkness.
He's sleeping it off.
Yeah.
Takes him a while.
We see one really bright light in the keep.
He's just surrounded himself with lanterns. It's just like, I need the light. I need the light. The darkness touched me.
Show me on the dial where the darkness touched you.
I think I told him, show me on the amulet where the darkness touched you.
All right. I'll get there when I get there.
This morning meat is so delicious.
Morning mead.
Oh, wasn't Jamie working on something?
Weren't they working on putting a bar in the library?
Yeah, but no time has passed since that started.
Yeah.
I think it's like quarter done. Like, I'm gonna imagine that there's like somebody started moving things around in the rooms, and like there's like girders up, but there's like nothing really finished yet.
Well, I mean, the girders are up, that's great, but I mean, they might not be finished because someone killed the blacksmith.
God damn. Take it up with Narak.
Oof, I felt that one.
How many times can we reference that Lokar killed the blacksmith in one episode?
That sounds
One
like
episode.
a dare.
All right.
Should we just assume that everybody gathers in the tavern at some point?
I would say I'm drinking alone here, man.
We're still walking there. Apparently, Silva, you're with us, right? Is it just Silva, Theus, and I? Or I don't know where anyone.
Yeah, probably.
I was gonna say, but how long does it take you to get from where you're going to the bar? Because I'm assuming that like I power walked this morning. Because
As which one?
well, right now Isabel.
That's an important question.
I'd just be a little confused. I just see you power walking circles around the place.
I'm just imagining like the 80s sweatpants and like as the sweatband and just
like morning workout in a leotard.
You're doing like that prancing old lady.
Leg warmers and a Walkman.
Pretty sure Theus and I just give a sideways glance and just point at like, what the hell is...
And she's having a conversation with herself.
Where did she get yoga pants?
Just don't look. Just don't look.
From ye old Lululemon.
Don't judge my morning routine.
Oh, good God.
It's this new stuff we found. It's called Under Armour. It's very comfortable.
Does it offer the ultimate protection?
Yeah, it doesn't protect well against doesn't protect well against slashing, piercing, bludgeoning, fire, ice,
your armor,
lightning, fire, psionic, dark, poison, or any of the above.
It makes sure I don't chafe under my armor.
Ugh. That's disgusting.
There should seriously just be like a 0-level spell, cause chafe.
Cause chafe. It's like grease, but the opposite.
How did you defeat the ultimate warrior? I made him chafe.
Also a bad name.
Just a spell, disappear under armor.
Can we house roll that? Like, that would just be great for the rest of the campaign.
Yeah, we'll have to work out the It's like heat metal, but for skin.
All right.
I don't know. All right. Yeah. So everybody's at the bar after the power walking.
No, you don't make it sound plural.
No. Oh, you're right. After.
It sounded like everybody was.
Well, no. Isabel's 4 people who was power walking. It's plural.
It's true. She's having a conversation with everyone else at the same time.
And once you see one, you just want to join in, don't you?
It's like a crowd walking around the city in leotards.
It's like, Axel, don't say that. He's nice.
Whew.
Oh boy! All right,
so
so
we make our way to the tavern.
It's like Flick, catch up, slowing down.
God, it's like she must have the most awkward power walk ever because it's like one leg is trying to keep up with the other one or something.
It's a mental and physical workout.
All I can picture is like when you walk with a toddler and they're falling behind and you're like, come on, let's go.
So she just randomly turns around and tells nobody behind her to hurry up. Flick, come on, you're so far behind. Like, who the fuck is she talking to?
Stop staring.
Hey,
let's go.
Hey, let's get out of here. This is getting really weird.
I am very uncomfortable.
To the lobster.
All right, we get to the bar. We get to the bar faster.
see, right there. You just joined in.
She power walking to. Oh my god, are we following her?
Puck, slow down. That's crazy. So we make our way into the tavern.
So I imagine Lokar walks in the tavern, grabs a mead, and sits in front of Bardus and goes, "Hey man, no hard feelings," and like reaches up for like a cheers.
With a very stern glance, stares at Lokar. No hard feelings, but you take me up on what I said next time, you hear?
Will do. Let's be brothers in arms from now on.
We will remain that. And cheers.
There you go. And mead spills a little bit, and I lick it off the table.
All right, now it just got weird. I moved 3 chairs over.
And my power walking was weird. And he's licking stuff off the table.
In all fairness, Bardus sees him licking the table. He does not see your power walking. Unless you just kick down the door, like power walking in, and go like, "Hi!"
Kicks it down. We're here, bitches.
Then I see that and just leave.
Good morning.
Oh my god, she's so peppy.
Okay.
I got my walk in. We're all ready to go.
I'm kind of tired of going.
I'm gonna make a Christopher Walken joke, and I decided to pass.
All right. Yes. All right. Brother in arms. Clink. Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Straight face.
So I believe we need to all get our stories straight. I feel like some of us have apparently been to places that others have not.
Just tell me more about this Santa Claus. He sounds vicious.
Well, there was we ended up in this very cold, snowy area. We found a some sort of a it was, I don't know, it was like a mining cart, but it had I guess they're skis, they were called, but basically so that it could move. And we found some very warm coats. They're very, very, very nice. And then we went to a factory, killed, well, that was an evil demonic orc. And even Puck didn't like it. So I think I had permission on that one.
Yeah.
Yes.
That was a really creepy one.
Yeah. And then we found an old guy who got taken over by the darkness, and he tried to kill us or convert us to darkness. And then after we helped him, he was able to, I guess, save his planet. And he actually took some darkness out of us.
I still am kind of confused on how we helped him by attacking him.
I stopped questioning the weird stuff that happens in this world. I guess we beat the darkness out of him. I mean, he beat the darkness out of us.
Tell me more about this darkness. That's something that we're all sharing?
Well, yeah, didn't we have a Puck? Wasn't there like a hoop or something we could look through and see people's darkness?
I get the hula hoop.
It just boom, hula hoop. No, Isabel's eyes light up.
I could power walk that or whatever.
Now time for aerobics.
Oh god.
Anyway, Isabel, power walk with me.
I'll beat you there.
Yeah, I actually, that might be a good idea. See if there's anything odd going on here. We only used it when we were there.
I mean, maybe it only worked there, but
I don't know. But this hula hoop, if you look through it, you can actually see. He called it. What is it? See the true sight or something like that. I don't know. You can.
Yeah, I gave you like limited true sight.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
Basically, if there's some, well, what I saw was darkness on people, even frankly, all of us. And by all of us, I mean myself. It was Lokar and Silva, possibly Snowflake too. I'm not sure. I wasn't looking.
Snowflake's always there.
Well,
yeah. Anyway, it was the big Santa guy. Pretty much said that it was kind of like, almost like curse, where it was making us uneasy and agitated and whatnot. That could have possibly explained why Lokar was so eager to kill, but I'm not sure if that's also just how. I don't want to bring that up again.
Please, no.
Anyway, I'm gonna go get it. Be right back.
I thought he had it on.
You don't just carry your satchel?
Oh. It's a hula hoop.
And you have a satchel or a sack.
A hula hoop is pretty freaking long.
I know, I'm kidding.
Do we have something like extra dimensional storage?
I thought
somebody did.
I have a haversack.
But I don't know if anybody knows you have the haversack.
Oh, no.
I'm pretty sure you kept it to yourself.
Never mind.
Yeah, as the contents too, probably.
Maybe.
Yeah, I mean,
asshole. It's okay.
When I get back,
let's just fast forward. Puck comes back with a hula hoop.
Okay, I come back with a whole bunch of stuff. Okay, and then so you guys see Puck come in. He's got a hula hoop. He's got a candy cane staff. He's got a little mace thing with a snowflake on it.
No.
That was a wand with a snowflake on it. He does have a mace. And this is for you. I saved this one for you. It is.
Who are you talking
to? I'm talking to Bardis. Hi, Bardis. I give you a map. And this is the Christmas land.
Whoa, slow down. What the hell did you just shove in my face?
I saw you drawing maps when we were. I think it's when we went on that Gensai planet.
Oh, yeah. I've been known to do some cartography.
So, Bartis, do you look at the map?
Is that what he shoved in my face? He rambled off like six things at once. I was trying to keep up.
I'm excited. So okay. Well, the thing is, I didn't shove it in your face. Plus, you're a Goliath. That's kind of really awkward.
That's fair. Yeah, stop climbing on me.
I bring it towards you. I'm holding it towards you in my hand. It's a map of the place that Lokar, Silva, and I went to. It's actually interesting. It updated as we went through it. So it started with it.
Whoa!
Yeah, it looks like it's drawn with crayon. Yeah.
I'm about to say, is it still there?
I don't know.
Yes, it's still on there.
Okay. I just figured it was going to be a blank piece of paper. That would have been great.
It's still a map of the North Pole area, or is it a map of wherever we're at? That'd be awesome.
I thought it was drawn in crayon.
It is drawn in crayon. Okay, yeah, no, you know what? Fine, it's a map of Flux right now, drawn in crayon.
Nice.
Awesome.
That's even better.
And then it has a little Flux. "You are here" thing.
No.
Puck, wait, slow down.
Okay.
That looks like Flux.
Wait, do we even the people who were at Christmas Land see Flux? Because I look over, I'm like, what? Do I see Flux or Christmas Land?
You see Flux.
Okay.
Well, okay, it's no longer this. It's no longer Christmas. It's Flux now. This is still useful. Do you want it? It's a magic map.
I would like to observe, or I would like to take a look at it. And you said it self-draws?
Yeah, because it was not this before. I mean, it was a factory, a house, and a shed. And then as we visit each place, it put a red X on it. And it had like a dotted line for path and everything. Yeah. And now it's Flux. Puck is just staring at the open map on the table or hand or whatever way he's kind of shocked right now. Okay.
I solemnly swear I'm up to no good. Oh wait.
So it's a map that draws where you're at.
Yes.
Yeah, I'd like to grab it and take a look at it. I don't know in 5th what we would call some sort of like role to examine it. Other than having cartographer tools or anything, is it be just like an investigation kind of thing?
I mean, I'm not the DM right now.
Oh, I figured this was your item. I was going to let you do it.
Well, I would say it's probably going to be Arcana.
No, fuck. Okay.
It's a magic map.
I could tell you it's magic. I can see. I saw that it was magic.
As these are rolls in that one. Please let Tony roll in that one.
I know. I had detect magic, and I looked at it.
Oh, that's right.
I used a spell to see that it was magic.
He cheated.
Yes, I did.
I rolled a 14 Arcana.
Nice.
Not too shabby for being so not magical.
Well, I'm going to say it's because of your extensive knowledge of maps that you're probably like, oh, well, I mean, this looks really childish because, like, it is completely in crayon, and you can see where the center of the map is where the tavern is, and it has a picture of the tavern just drawn and colored in crudely with different colored crayons. And
beer is here.
And you can pretty much figure that the center of the map will probably be whatever building you're in, but it doesn't seem to give any details on the inside of the structure. You think it's a very basic magic map.
It's very macro.
Very, very, very macro, but it's interesting that it changes based on where you are, even on different planes, that the magic still updates.
I stare intently, being not a very intelligent person when it comes to magic. So I stare very intensely at it, super confused over what the hell is happening with it.
All right.
With a little bit of understanding of what you just said.
Yeah.
I think it's a magic map. Please take. If you don't trust me, next time we go somewhere, take a look at it.
Buck, I'm looking at it now. It seems to be centered upon our location. And when I say centered, I don't mean as in we drew in our location and I can just decipher from where we're at. This pretty much shows us where we are currently located within Flux. How?
Well, I mean, you can see some of the other buildings and streets around the tavern, but like the tavern is centered on the page.
Right. Sorry, out of character. Is referencing the fact when instead of having the map being drawn and like we just figure out where on the map we are, like we're at the center at this map, and that is a little flabbergasted.
Yeah,
it doesn't make sense as a cartographer.
Yeah, like the map the map seems to have moved where we are. That's what? No, maps don't move. We draw them.
This map draws itself.
I am unfamiliar with said types of magic, so I am staring intensely at it.
I think you like it.
With the obvious look of complete misunderstanding of what this all means.
And then I just pull the lollipop mace from my back and go, I got this while we were there. It does some interesting things. And then I put it back.
What does it look like?
It looks like a lollipop.
It literally looks like an oversized lollipop.
What does it do?
When I hit things with it, it can do random other types of damage to things. Like sometimes I hit things and like electric sparks come out of it. Sometimes I hit things and it's very cold. Sometimes I hit things and they light on fire.
I also have this. It's apparently a wand of frost. Anyone like that? By the way, all of this is kind of evidence that I was not here and then here. I have stuff from a land that I was like in a second for you guys. So this, I didn't have this when I came here.
Fuck, I don't think anybody's questioning where you got the stuff from.
Right. As Lokar said, that more confused the fact that it seems like in very small glimpses where I feel like there's been some sort of disturbances, but no time seems to have passed, and yet you have rescued this Santa Claus, killed some evil orc, found some magical map, a mace that looks like a child's toy, and
it's deadly.
I don't understand this place. The more and more I'm here.
We also Silva, Norin, and I, we went to the old flashback place with New Hope, with the villagers. Mm-hmm. We had the festival last time. We went there again. This time it was a few months after the festival.
Was this with that weird wizard lady again you guys saw before?
Yeah. Oh, and
you guys returned to that
Theos.
world?
Theos, you're right. The prophet guy. Apparently he's evil.
I told you, he's a dark elf. Of course he's evil.
Careful with that.
Racism.
We just tried explaining.
Full circle. Back onto somebody else.
That's different. I didn't kill him.
Yet.
Well, now that I know he is evil, it's up in the air.
We have confirmation from what's her? Is it the Raven Queen, or is that? Mm-hmm. Yeah, she says that he's evil.
There, see,
and he also is kind of a dish to us. This is a slippery slope.
I don't know if confirmation from a god really constitutes.
All of a sudden, Nirak whispers in, "It's good to go. Go ahead."
Yeah, go ahead, kill him.
Finish.
Let your hate flow through you.
Strike.
Anyway, all right. So yeah, be careful with that. But yeah, he is apparently a bad guy. He's apparently gonna not. He's gonna keep track of us. Actually, I think one of our things is we have to stop him. He killed Lazy's friend.
Technically, he didn't kill her.
He convinced Lazy to kill her friend as a child. Trying to get that spire, something in that activated with like dark magic. So he's like seeding it with, I don't know, sacrifices or just causing
the hatred
torment or
between
something.
the two races.
So yeah, so there's some bad mojo going on there, and he's kind of pulling the strings to feed the darkness happening there. That's ultimately what caused Lazy to be how she is.
And apparently the Raven Queen wants us to keep going back until we fix it.
But not too many times, because apparently the prophet guy will catch on.
Oh.
He's able to apparently learn now too that he's in repeat, so he's gonna know we've been there before.
Well, son of a bitch.
It's kind of complicated now.
Well,
But,
the Raven Queen made it sound like that he'll have information based on things. But yeah.
Oh, that handle that was in your pants.
You mean the one that still is in there?
That's who's talking though.
Is it flat?
What?
Right?
What? Wait. True character. What?
That handle in your pants. That is a great line.
Theus pulls on his waistline, sticks his hand down in the front of his pants,
Great.
pulls out the bone handle dagger handle.
That is not where you should keep that.
He reaches in and pulls out a bone.
Detachable penis.
I mean,
the
valuables.
The Raven Queen said we should be able to use that to twist time, like go forward or backward the next time we're there.
Most people stuff that area with a sock, not a.
Don't judge me. I stick it back in.
Wait, so what did you pull out now? Hold on, give me an idea what I'm looking at. I'm still recovering from the shock.
I pull it back out.
All right, don't say it.
Oh, sorry, that's the wrong one.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
You just sit wrong, you're gonna lose an appendage.
There's no knife on it.
There's no blade.
It's just a handle.
That's what she said.
You sit wrong, it's gonna go up an orifice. Yeah, you should not keep that in your pants.
I mean, it's worked so far.
It's in your pocket, right? Oh wait, where are you? Wait.
Yeah, hold on a second. In 5th edition, is that a slot now that we can use? I didn't realize that we got a new slot for gear.
I use my +1 cock ring of protection.
Oh God.
Is it attuned?
And infused.
We need to move on.
Why?
All right, that can apparently control time. What else I got? Hula hoop and the staff. Anyone want staff that makes food?
We have staff that makes food.
Yeah.
How does
here?
How do you use?
I'll wave it around and try and create some food with it. Because we're at a bar. I know we could have food later, but this might be useful for the desert planet actually. As I wave it around, as
you wave it around, you hear a voice in your head say, "Do you want a snack, a meal, or a feast?"
Option 3.
All of a sudden, all the tables in the room fill with food, and it's like a Christmas dinner on all the tables.
Nice.
That's kind of spent for the day, but food. It's morning. Dig in. Oh, and the hula hoop. Here we are. Sorry, I'm trying to eat now. A little bit too.
There was 1, 2, 3 other items.
I have the hula hoop, and then I was keeping the other ones a little more quiet. I have
keep them quiet. Keep them quiet.
Well, yeah. So I also have this dice set. Apparently is more for luck. And then that's it for now. Hula hoop. We wanted to see what we wanted to do, right? I'm gonna spin the hula hoop and see if there's some darkness around.
All right. So you have
watch this. So I'm gonna do my performance check, or what is it? Acrobatics?
Either or. Acrobatics.
All right, 17 acrobatics, doing tricks with the hula hoop.
Circus du Soleil kind of stuff. Like...
Well, he has to hula hoop for a while to charge it before he can use it.
So I have to charge it first, and then it's telling me this as I'm doing it, reminding me.
Yes, sway your hips side to side. You know this way.
Oh, it is getting very creepy in voice now.
Yeah. Well, we can do that.
Is it the? I can't remember. Is it only the person that hula hoops can use it, or?
Yeah.
Damn it! This is not going to show anything.
Only the person that hulas the hoop can use it.
Do I remember that?
I don't know.
All right. Well, I finished doing that. Yeah. This is going to be pointless and make me look crazy.
Wait, are you just going to start hula hooping in the middle of the bar?
Yes, that's
with a chicken wing in my mouth.
Wow.
Okay.
All right, no more. So, sorry. Well, I'm having to. Lokar, you can explain too.
No, you're doing a great job.
I look up from my journal. I'm like, you're doing good.
You had to look through the hula hoop to see things that were. Maybe it doesn't work here.
He doesn't say anything?
I finished hula hooping, and do I see anything? Who would answer for Flux right now? Any darkness on anyone?
Well, it's his item.
I still think it's Steve. Yeah.
I would say that you can see magic items glowing through the hoop. So, like, anyone who's wearing a magic item, you can see it. You can see magic weapons and people's belts glowing. The food gives off a very faint glow because it was magicked into existence.
It'll magic out of existence, too.
Anyway, so I start showing around. I try and give it to you guys. Not sure if you see anything. See, it's magic, right?
Yeah, I mean, that's cool. At least we have. I mean, as long as you have somewhere we can store it, we can bring it with us, I guess. But you had to keep it in your room.
It's a freaking hula hoop. And oh god,
you have a big
Theos's
bag.
pants. His pants are.
Is that where you're going to store your hula hoop?
No. Anyone else seeing that his pants are like glowing like a freaking star?
I didn't look at anyone's pants.
You don't, right?
I'm not sure you want to be keeping that handle so close to that area.
Are you sure that's the handle glowing?
God.
I don't know. You didn't check with the DM, so I don't know what he's looking at.
Wow.
I'm assuming that handle's quite magical.
That's elf physiology right there.
The handle itself right now is not actually magical.
Okay. So there is something glowing there, and I wish I didn't know that.
Detachable penis.
I'm going to put this hula hoop away. It is hard to explain, and I'm done with it. I'm going to eat now.
You're going to eat after seeing that?
Have you been hula hooping?
No.
It works up an appetite.
Okay.
So does power walking.
I was wondering where that joke was coming from.
Wait, can we go back real quick now that the hula hoop has been quote unquote used? What was this? Go back to this darkness thing that we talked about earlier. What was the darkness? And
it was somehow seeping into us. I'm not sure if it had to do specifically with that planet, but when we talked to that Santa guy, he said that his planet had basically been taken over by darkness. I partially assume it's similar to the darkness that we saw on my home planet. And it basically it was terrible. I mean, we saw things that had been killed and changed, and it was not good. And apparently it was able to show that there was darkness coming off of us, but Santa managed to clear it out of us. But I don't know if we're picking up any of that on other planets as well.
Interesting.
But it seems to me that based on the way other people are talking about the darkness, that in that past you guys went to, there was that tower, and if that is also a source of the darkness, I'm wondering how much of this is linked together.
Did that hula hoop just
I'm not sure if it shows off magic. Magic and darkness so far is what I've seen with it.
Did you just see any darkness, given that, say, Isabella and I... Well, sorry, apologies. That I was not with you. I don't know if artists really realize
that's
that
that's what I was... DM of choice? When I looked around, was there darkness around anyone?
Considering Isabella and I were both not present during those endeavors.
Well, I guess I assume, Steve, I don't know if you were saying that was because of that planet that we took on the darkness, or if that was...
I was going to say it was because of the Santa world.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of figured that's what it was, but obviously our characters don't really know that, but...
Right.
I mean, so I would say you don't see darkness on anybody then.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was like even an internal thing. No?
Well, it was on his planet because that world was consumed.
Mm-hmm.
It was consuming us because we were living things that it could try to consume.
Sure.
I think is what Steve was trying to get towards.
Okay.
So that hoop exposed the fact that we were being taken over by this darkness. It kind of showed a level, I guess, in a way.
Okay.
Yeah, it made the wisps of dark smoke coming off of your body visible to whoever was looking through the hoop. And it was because his planet was consumed, taken over, lost pretty much. That darkness was seeping in to everything that was living on that world.
All right, so no, I did not see any darkness on you, and I probably should go tell. Norm would just think I'm crazy if I just run into his room with the hula hoop and say, "There's no darkness on you. Calm down."
No, I totally think you should do that. Then we'll just tell him when he's not. The next week we can deal with that.
All right. So, all right. That's it for now. Basically, yeah. Because of that, yeah. I personally been to 2 worlds in the blink of an eye. Of what I think, or not even.
Okay, so let's recap a little bit. So, since the last time we were all together, some people went back in the past and met a prophet. And did somebody say you guys had like a pie eating contest?
There was.
Okay. And then some of us went and saved this old Saint Nicholas guy in a dark world and came back with a bunch of goodies. And then some others of you, in a blink of an eye, went back and made our chances of fixing the pact with the Raven Queen harder.
Yeah, it kind of left no option, but yeah.
Okay, well, does that sum up everything that we need to know going forward?
Oh, and all the Christmas stuff too, but we got that.
Sure.
The snow world.
Yeah.
That's what I've seen so far. I'm not sure if anyone else has done anything. Considering it could just flash and that happens.
I mean, I guess for being kind of here and not doing much, yeah, like Flash, like, I don't know, visions of the home world dance in my head, and then Flash, you guys are back, and now you're hula hooping, and there's power walking, and Lokar's licking the table.
Well,
I'm wondering if this place drives people insane.
No, I think we're all insane before we got here. I think we all have our issues.
Have you met us?
Yes.
I mean, me as a person.
Do you mean us as the collective us, or
Yeah,
us
that's the
as
thing,
in the
man.
collective you?
Collective me.
The royal us.
So I guess that's I guess we got to see where we end up going next, huh?
I guess
Yep.
so.
Mm-hmm.
Lord knows what it will be.
I mean, yeah, we need to start figuring out a way to take care of this darkness, and maybe we're at a point where we can start requesting where we go. I mean, you guys had made mention you went to a place before I joined you guys, right?
Yeah. We were at a planet which was mostly desert.
A place called Nurheim.
Hmm.
And
Your
also,
sucked.
Yeah.
were you here when we visited the mountain one with the Gensai?
Yeah, that was right after I joined you guys.
Okay.
Yeah, we should go back there sometime too. I got that whistle, and he pulls out the whistle. Like, I can summon that one guy.
And then technically, all of us, I'm not sure if we're even all from, I don't think we're all from the same planet even. I'm not sure what kind of cities exist in your world, Lokar, or yours, Silva, or... I'm not even sure if there's any giant huge mountains. And
I mean, you guys saw the
looking
biggest
at the
city in my... Pretty much the biggest city in my planet. Or it seemed to be. That's the biggest city I had ever seen.
Indeed, and we saw what happened.
Actually, I didn't. That's something I haven't seen.
That might be a blessing.
Indeed. Well, I don't know. I guess at some
Do you guys
point
have any items from there? Any toys? I brought toys.
No, we only had death and destruction that came from that planet.
Not very fun toys.
Well,
No.
I say we wrap this up a little bit, and we cheers to the prospects of the future, and hopefully clearing up this darkness. And and Lokar raises up a glass.
I suppose. Cheers.
Cheers to new companion or continuing companions and figuring out where we go from here.
And hopefully none of us die.
No promises. Cheers.
So I think we wrap up this episode by doing that. I think it was a good recap. Hopefully that it kind of helped us put things back in perspective, I think.
Yeah.
Yes, if you've already understood what's happening and don't want to listen to a bunch of us talk about everything that's happening, you've already listened. I'd tell you to skip ahead, but I'm already about 60 minutes too late, so sorry.
Stay for the jokes.
Yeah. Stay for all the weird 80s references that we managed to make in this episode.
Don't make fun of Jazzercise.
No, we were just making fun of you. It wasn't Jazzercise.
Yeah, I know.
The Thigh Master.
Were you jazzercising as you power walked?
Who knows?
I still think she was doing like that prancing lady thing.
Yeah, the Prancer size.
There you go. That's what it's called, prancer size.
Kyle's like a morning person, so in the morning we see Isabel. She's like everyone at one time. It's kind of an issue.
But you did it so confidently.
It's the first thing she's done confidently in the campaign.
Ooh.
Hey, now.
Sorry, shots fired.
Pretty sure Axel has one of the higher kill rates of the group.
Flick is far from confident.
Yeah, I'm about to say, the problem is it's a weird balance. There's like really high highs and then super low lows.
Yeah, that's what you get. Kyle's.
Yeah, that's what Sarah looks like right there.
What?
Jackie's looking up the prancer size video.
There's videos.
Yeah, there is multiple videos.
There's a prancer size queen.
That woman is so confident in it too. Like that's what sells it.
She's like a stick. She's weird.
It's like the David Carradine rubber hose workout video, man. It's just all about how you sell it.
That's fair. All right, yeah. So I think we wrapped it up a little bit. We kind of had the discussion of the items. I did mean to say that there's a bunch of crates of materials and stuff that arrived and food and things like that had come from nobody knew where, because that was a gift from the Raven Queen for the last
Is there any blacksmith
expose. No, I didn't. I was gonna try to cover a new blacksmith, and then I wasn't sure if Steve was gonna cover that at some point. Okay. So
no, I really want to know.
I vote dwarf.
There's a baby orc who will be raised to be a blacksmith one day.
Like Baby Yoda.
Yep.
We're doing it. Yeah,
damn it! Don't do that. Lokar's gonna have to kill Baby Yoda. Nobody wants that.
It's gonna be a
Lokar, get your shit together.
It's gonna be a Mandalorian dwarf blacksmith with a baby orc Yoda.
Aww.
That's just mean.
Yeah, it is.
Because I don't want to kill it, but I can't speak for Lokar. I mean, I can, but
this is the way.
We are not affiliated with Disney Plus in any way.
Wow.
But if they want to give us free subscriptions,
but if Disney wants to endorse us with all our swearing and murdering,
hey, if you want to sponsor,
not opposed.
Yeah,
endorse us, and we'll make sure Lokar does not kill that baby Yoda orc.
I DM sometimes.
The Mandalorian.
What?
Yeah,
The Mandalorian didn't kill the child.
Right.
Yeah, we know.
What?
Isn't this like spoilers for people that haven't seen something?
Yeah, spoilers.
Sorry, Tony.
I haven't seen it, so I don't know if it's true or not.
If you people are listening to this, you're probably nerdy enough to have seen it, minus Tony.
And if you haven't, I don't think we actually spoiled anything.
Yeah, honestly, I mean,
the internet has spoiled that. So
that's fair.
There's so much Baby Yoda stuff up there. Everyone knows he's not dead.
Han Solo dies. Oh shit! Wrong movie.
He's shot first. Wow, that was lame.
We're done now.
All right, I'm gonna kill the feed.
Bye, everybody.
Bye bye.
Have a good night.